And welcome back to Press X for Chromosomes, where it's time to do more supports.
Hell yes. But I mean, hey, after this, it's going to be pretty dry.
Yeah, it's pretty going to be straightforward past, like, Eureka.
Right.
But, like, it's going to be just fucking... this is how it goes. It's always, like, a few episodes of supports, then we actually play the game.
Right.
And then it's a few episodes of supports,
and then we
actually
play the
game.
Expected me to hold a grudge against you after our duel. In fact, I have moved on.
Oh, that's right. She soundly fucking thrashed him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm embarrassed.
I will confess. I always thought that I equaled you in skill, or even surpassed you.
No, she's a one-hit KO.
Yeah, you take at least 2 or 3
Same
hits.
with Hilda.
Yet a true noble does not
I know, right?
give up
Axes
in
are
case of
busted.
defeat. I will
A lot of
continue
things
my
are busted in this game. I think everything's busted on fucking easy.
That is the path
I think
must
the
take.
difference between Ferdinand and Linhart is because Linhart has his hair pulled back, so you can do like his sideburns more as like they are being pulled back, where these ones
Yeah.
have like such that flat edge.
Yeah, and his just like,
And I will defeat
I want
you in
some like
combat.
hair loops down. It's too much of
Right.
a straight hard edge.
Yeah, and he's
of a
got
sideburn.
wavy hair, so I mean a small like little curl would be really cute.
Superman curl. Dude, I saw a fucking picture that was Henry Cavill and his nephew, because his nephew was telling kids, or I think it was his teacher, it got corrected, but the post said kids at school, that his uncle was Superman, and the kids or teacher just didn't believe him, of
Right.
course, because kids tell tall tales.
Yeah, yeah.
And fucking so his like mom, who
If we
is
do not, we will
the
be forced out of our
sister-in-law
Uh-huh.
to Henry, she called him and was like, can you fucking take him to school one day just to like, because
Prove
like
everyone
he's like
wrong.
getting real fucking frustrated, and there's a picture of him walking with the kid, and the kid has the posture and the walk of somebody who's
biggest.
about to fucking just ruin a bunch of kids' lives. Like he's on a fucking mission. Like, he has like a vein
warpath.
popping out on his neck. And
Oh
stuff
my
like that.
God.
He's intense about it. He's gonna fucking teach those kids a lesson. He's gonna put them in their fucking place.
That's
And Henry Cavill
amazing.
just looks like, and
Yeah,
like
right?
walking down the street like a normal guy.
And then select
That's
the highest
so awesome.
performance
And then I saw in
based
that
on more
post too, which was kind of funny.
I truly believe that people
They were
are
like,
products
"Oh,
of their
Henry."
environment.
Someone was like, "He's also fucking Geralt of Rivia," and then somebody was like, "He is." They were like, "What? No, what?
Yes.
He is? I didn't. I watched the whole series twice and I didn't notice once."
Well, it's just like I
It's
didn't.
good makeup.
Yeah,
like they're like people like the show fucking doesn't always hit the mark, but fucking
Right.
it did a lot of good things right.
I was like starting to rewatch like Stardust at one point too, and it got to the
Isn't that-
point where
yeah.
Henry Cavill shows up. Could not recognize him
Yeah.
at all because he's like his face, like just because he's got like facial hair and just like the hat and like the dapper clothes and
Yeah.
everything like that. I cannot tell that that's Henry Cavill.
No, facial hair. This is why I understand fucking the Clark Kent thing.
Uh-huh.
But like, cause like, just add a little bit of fucking like, glasses or fucking facial hair. Be totally different person. I have no idea
Yes.
who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Halt, Ferdinand.
Facial hair and glasses.
Time and a place for
Facial hair is more, I think, than glasses. But fucking glasses, facial hair is harder.
Well, because you can't see like the contour of someone's face.
Well, no. I was gonna say it's harder to grow. It takes
Oh,
longer,
right,
and then
right.
like not everybody can grow facial hair
Right.
well, and then fucking like, whereas glasses are just on and off.
Right. You can take off the glasses. Oh my God, it's Superman! Or puts back on glasses. Wait, what?
Yeah, whom?
Of course,
I was just
Oh,
rubbing
Clark.
my eyes.
I couldn't
Yeah.
investigate this place freely when those of the church were around.
Understandably. Now,
Yeah, that kid
about
just
my
had the
proposal
fucking
to create an
power
institution
stance and
for
walk
Western
of
Oh,
fucking
I
about
bet.
to destroy some fucking kids'
Oh,
lives.
I bet that. Oh man, I want to see that picture because I
Let's see
bet
if I
that
can
kid is
find it.
just like.
It's fucking funny.
Actually, no. I was just considering some conditions for whoever applies for the job.
Conditions?
Also, not related, but the fact that the wind is coming through means the Earth is cooling off right now.
Which is
Because the wind always starts off up when the fucking Earth starts cooling because it's the turbulent between fucking the heat rising
okay.
and it cooling at the same time.
Quite the opposite. I'm looking for applicants with enough passion for the job that they're willing to relinquish any landholding rights they possess. They will be provided with necessities.
So
like
she's giving him an
clothing
out
and
basically.
housing, but
Yeah.
will
Give up
receive
your
no
lordship.
further
Come work for me.
compensation. That said, they will be free to take as much time off as they desire.
Do you expect anyone to be interested in such an odd position?
That's my hope.
You dumbass.
Have
They
you
tell-
gone mad? Demanding someone
This
rescind
reminds me
their
of
land
a
rights
fucking
and
work
then
experience I
provide no
had
compensation?
that ended up that the thing they offered me ended up being a red flag, and that's why I definitely didn't take it, because it was something similar where when we quit our job that we worked together, and then I went to work for a different like painting company
Yeah.
temporarily, which was like where some of the people we used to work for
God, I forgot you went to that briefly.
because it was super brief because I fucking hated it. I decided I didn't want to do it because fucking everyone was just like, it was weird, like, and people were weird, and it was like a boys club again, and then like I did not appreciate how the fucking like the young fucking like owner of the company, like he was the son of the guy but he owned it now, how he fucking like talked to me, I did not like that, or whatever. He was kind of fucking dickish, and so I just was like, well, you just lost somebody because fuck you.
Yeah.
And so I didn't come back, but they tried to get me back, and they offered a special basically a position just made for me that was like an easy fucking position that's like I didn't have to do shit, but I was like, that's alarming to me that you're so desperate for somebody that you would create a fuck, because there was already someone there that had that same position. I went, oh, he had the same circumstance probably or whatever, and I just was like, no, I'm not. That's a big red flag for me if you're that desperate for somebody that you're gonna make a special position that's basically a nothing position.
Right. Because I remember half the issue of that job was the unsafe working conditions, because like parts were super heavy and they were making you reach beyond like your...
Yeah, a little bit of that, yeah. And like it was just... they didn't seem organized in any way too. It seemed like they're constantly scrambling. I just was like, not the environment I want to work in, so...
I don't blame you for that.
Let's see what magic is in this.
Hello, Ferdinand.
Yeah, right?
Wait.
You smell like coffee?
Yeah, right?
Your nose is as sharp as ever, Hubert.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a
I rate this game.
He was talking about coffee before Edelgard showed up,
You
so...
said you don't care for it. My stance has not changed. Drab, bitter, with that muddy texture. If I have even a
Or maybe he
It's
was
a
like, this is
caffeine
better than
start to
coffee.
Rather harsh. What are you doing with it then?
Well, you see, but wait
You
a
know how
minute.
you can add
What is
like
that?
sugar to tea,
Is
Ferdinand?
that an
right?
imported
Why
tea
not
from
the same with
East?
coffee?
Same with
It
cream,
is
too.
indeed. Keen eyes.
Flaunting my favorite drink right in front of me. And you do not even drink tea. Fiendish. It is for Edelgard, I assume.
Stupid. Stupid.
Before I
Both
answer,
of
I
you.
would like to know what you are
Yeah,
doing.
this is like the stubborn gaze.
So...
Is it a gift? Perhaps for someone you fancy?
We're gonna eat those words in a
A
second.
gift, yes. For you.
Who is the unlucky... Did you say for me? This coffee is a
Like
gift.
late surprise.
If I heard you correctly.
Yes, that is what I said. A noble does not go back on his word. Just take it.
I should decline.
Why?
The thought of receiving a gift from you, unbidden and unreciprocated, fills me with revulsion. Therefore, accept this tea as a gift
Okay, tradesies.
Yeah, right?
from me.
From me?
So we
Are
both
you
don't feel weird.
I would hate to deprive the intended recipient
Heaven
of
forbid
such
feeling a
fine
little
tea.
weird.
That would be difficult to do.
I was about to say, like, this is
Since I
Hubert just
wanted
being
to
like, oh
review
fuck, oh
mine.
fuck, oh fuck, how do I deal with
in that
feelings?
case-
Okay, oh yeah, hell yeah. He's never addressed them.
No,
Never had to.
You said this to me all along?
That is what I said.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he can blush.
Yeah, it's odd. I've never seen it. Yeah, I can see how people are like
This is
the
cute.
Casper Linhart one I can't see as easily,
Must take
but
a
this
tea.
one I can see a lot better because
Yeah.
fucking they are butting heads for fucking so goddamn long, and then they wear each other
I
down,
will
Right.
make you some coffee.
and then both blush at each other.
Right. Like, oh, hi, it's just such a coincidence that we meet in this hallway. I don't have your favorite drink, but you have my favorite drink. Oh, you're going to give this to me? Well, I can't. I meant to
strange.
give this to you anyways, so we'll just trade.
Yeah, weird coincidental. I guess we'll be amicable from now on.
Right.
Finished. Time to go. You really must stop sneaking up on me, Shamir.
It's not really
If I
sneaking
don't,
if
I
you
can take
know
you.
that she's there.
Yeah, she's like, I can fucking body you. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You're a
It's
mage.
risk to fight an ally.
We're allies now? I guess I should be more careful with you. Are you sure it was right to kill them? I believe your mistress told you to let them go.
That is exactly what I will say I did. But leaving them alive would have been a mistake.
I let them
I
go.
did what
They
had
went to
be
hell.
done.
I let them
Is
go
that
to hell.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not just some sycophant. It takes guts to
They're
disobey a
free.
direct order.
In what form doesn't
Yeah.
matter,
Legal
but they're
guards
free.
time
They're
is
free to
like
live
food
out the
occupied
rest
They're
of
free of
their
their life.
soul time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
contemplation. Her affairs are of far greater consequence than a trifle like this. Much rests on the decisions she makes. But little details of this kind happen to be my area of expertise, so I simply handle them. Better that than to burden her with needless debate.
Logical through and through, aren't you?
That is how I do things.
I like people who are thorough.
Also, if you hear distant kids,
seem quite
it's because
thoroughly
every
knowledgeable
window is
as well.
open as wide as it can, and
As a
kids are
rule.
trying not to
Yeah.
die also in the heat.
Yeah, it sounds like they're
Guardian
outside getting
decisions.
sprayed down with a
Planned
water
on leaving
hose.
Fodlan
Yeah,
after
fucking, I'm
completing
a
my
little
contract.
jealous.
I know, right?
Like,
Now I'm
spray it up
starting
here,
to think I might
please.
stay here.
I'm just like, I
Who
kind
has a
of.
fucking hose
I'm forced to
attachment?
wonder
I
what
don't
your
know.
intentions
I don't-
might be.
There must be somewhere just
have
for
no
fucking
ulterior
the whole
motives.
complex.
Yeah,
but
there
like,
has to be a spigot.
yeah, but fucking, I haven't seen a single one.
Excuse me.
I just miss running through the yard with the sprinkler
Someone's so
sometimes.
Yeah, I was
Very
joking
close.
about fucking setting up
It's
the
not just
sprinkler in
about
here.
you, though.
Yeah.
I've
Like
learned
not
to
setting
the
up a
legal
sprinkler,
guard
setting
and
off the
the
sprinkler in here.
Oh, like the fire sprinklers.
Yeah. It'll be dirty water, but it'll still be water.
Yeah, all your records will get ruined.
It's 100 degrees.
I know.
I was actually a little minorly worried that these might get warped in the heat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't think they will. I don't think it's record warping heat. I think it's just fucking. Like if you had candles, it might droop.
Right. Oh god, who's burning a candle at this point?
Well, those can't not that. I'm talking about because my parents will have like the table candles, the standing candles.
Oh yeah, those tall long
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. And like before we had an AC, they would definitely like.
and you'd
like
have
bend
to
them.
shape them.
He'd have the ones. We're not Jewish, but he'd have the ones on the fucking menorah
Oh,
that we
right,
have.
yeah.
And they would also bend over. And I'm like, how though? Those are from Israel. Like actually.
I mean, wax is wax is wax.
Yeah. Well, they have AC probably over there.
Yeah, probably.
Unlike us.
Ferdinand.
Boo.
Huh? Ah,
I like how half these conversations
something
is
I can
someone like walking up to somebody who's like not facing them.
Yeah, no one's
Boo.
actually meeting,
just thinking that
except for Fernand and
you're lonely.
Hubert, because they were more where it had an impasse running in each other's way.
But once we have survived, what will you do with yourself, Petra? Return to your home? Edelgard said she would like you to ascend the throne in Brigid, to ensure good relations between the nations.
Yes. My plan is to be returning home. But if Bridget and Fodlan can
And
be
maybe I'll
friendly,
bring home a
I will be able to
Fodlan
have visits
husband.
whenever I
Yeah,
choose.
or wife.
Or
Maybe
wife.
It's even possible for me to be living in Fodlan.
She's
Live
got that
in
Dorothea
Fodlan?
potential.
Do you not want to go back to your homeland?
I do have the hope of returning one day. But Fodlan is also like a homeland to me now. I came to Fodlan 9 years ago. I have been living half of my life here. My family is living in Bridget.
Oh, dude.
But in
Fodlan
I
fire
have
trucks.
new
Yeah,
family
right.
and new
If you guys
friends.
can hear the sirens.
I just heard that and I went,
I'm
and it
glad
starts.
to hear you feel that way
It's
about
probably
it,
someone,
Petra.
either heat stroke,
In that case,
there's a
have to
huge
make sure
burn ban in
none of us die.
effect.
We do not want
Yeah.
to lose anyone in the family.
There's a high chance I
We
feel
will
like
be
it might be
waiting,
something
and
heat
you will not
related,
be
like
dying.
heat stroke.
It very well could be.
This
Don't
is
worry. I
really
do not intend to die.
uncommon
It's-
for Washington.
Well, especially this early in the year too.
Yeah, June.
Yeah, we don't get
It's
these
normally
temp-
called January because it rains all the
Yeah.
fucking time in June. I was surprised it was sunny on my birthday.
and it was
9 times out of fucking I would say like 7 out of 10 times it's
I
rainy
fibbed a little.
right.
on my birthday.
Right.
Not being
Like
lonely.
without fail. I was totally prepared for that to happen.
Mhm.
And then it was like actually
Gorgeous.
gonna be nice. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck
You
yeah,
go back
dude.
to Bridget.
And it was nice enough for you to be able to go on the balloon ride too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
amazing because they fucking
just
were
made
like,
a
it
decision.
looked like it was gonna be cloudy,
will
and then
work
it
as
was
an
like
ambassador.
just clear. It's a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
muggy.
Relations
Definitely have some
between
pictures
our
I need to put up on the
Oh,
internet.
hell
of
yeah.
it.
And Bridget or
I
Fodlan.
need a new camera
I will
though.
be there too.
Camera
Then
is just
both
not
places
cutting
can
it
move
anymore.
forward
It's good
together
for like
in
product
eternal
shots,
friendship.
but not
We
great
ought to
for
join forces
big
and
ol'
make that a
landscape
reality.
Yeah.
and
Do
clarity
you not
and
agree?
crisp.
You have my gratitude, Ferdinand. All of it. I have
I heard
loneliness,
also
so
recently
bad.
that you can just rent
But your
lenses
words
if you have like a
bring
DSLR.
happiness.
But
Can you?
yeah, and you don't like you want a lens, but you don't think you're gonna be using it a lot. And so instead of
You can
fucking
count on me. We will
dumping a
keep
bunch of
at
chunk
it.
of change
And
on
one
fucking
day,
a certain lens, you can
Yes.
rent it for
One
like
day, we
will be
so
Wow.
much time, and then you can fucking give it back. And
I
was like,
had
that's
no
a,
idea.
That's a tech I did not know about.
That
I did not
is-
realize that.
yeah.
I'm glad I know about now because fucking like, photography is an expensive hobby.
It's very expensive. If photography is your hobby, you don't have money for anything else.
I guess.
Didn't we hook them up though?
Did we?
Oh, Mercedes. This is unexpected.
Can't remember.
I don't think we even had them talk.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
I did.
We hooked up Marianne
like
and
the
Ferdinand, I
atmosphere
think,
of
at some
cathedral.
point.
Okay.
It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble.
They must have
what do you
just
say?
been near each other, which is amazing. They can have a C in the time skip.
You guess?
No, that is
I
true.
think
Yeah.
The matter is rather clear cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. Even Edelgard, who opposes the church's methods, does not deny us. the
Yeah,
right to pray
Mercedes
to
and
the
Lorenz
goddess.
is
The piety of
fucking
the nobles
support
is
is
a
pretty
model
good too,
for
because they
converts.
fucking
It teaches them the value
fucking.
of
She's like,
devotion.
oh, Lorenz, just the
Absolutely.
sight of you makes me
I know
want to like
exactly what
punch
you
you in the
mean.
face, basically.
Anymore.
Like she says it so nicely, but it's
Right.
so cutting at
Oh,
the same
God.
time.
Look around.
She basically says
You
you're
and I are alone in
fucking
this
like
cathedral. It is really quite a
like
shame.
an arrogant turd
Well,
Right.
or whatever.
really
And
know
he's
that
like,
counts
but
as
she
a
says it so
woman.
nice. He's like, what? Huh?
I'm afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
yes, you're right. I usually am.
Precisely. Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship.
I like how he
That
immediately
is
just
out of the
skipped
question.
over the thing with
Nobles must determine for
Mercedes being
themselves
like,
what
I'm
they
not
will
really a
believe
noble, and
and
he's
how
like
they will pray.
praying
A
though.
religion foisted on you without your say
He's gonna
isn't
find
much
some
of a
way to
religion at
connect.
all. Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
On the other hand, we cannot stand idly by while
Yeah, hey Mercedes, it's okay. He's a handful.
Yeah, right.
He's very,
I'm gonna head off to bed.
very not like.
all in all, one has
He's
to
just like
conclude,
very in your face, like very
Right.
like
where did
this
she
is what
go?
I want,
I
like
must
very
have
yeah.
inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps
I can't
should
find
do
the word
same.
that I want.
I cannot let her show me up.
Outgoing.
Yeah, like gregarious.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little like off-putting to some people. And he's also a little fucking like stubborn. Like he refuses to hear certain things if it doesn't quite
Right.
fit his fucking realm of like his own, how he views these people or
Right.
his interest or something. He's like, never mind, moving on from that fact.
That's cool, but about me now.
Yeah,
Linhart, please accept my apology.
but how about this other way
Not
you can
deserving
become
of
my
this
ideal
punishment.
person?
Right.
I am the one who suggested it would be great firewood. I suppose it's only fair I get punished.
Oh, from breaking down the
no one ever bothered
seats.
to inform me that pile of trash was the property of the Imperial Army. My apologies, Petra. My idea turned out to be worthless.
It was not worthless.
Rarity.
It had great worth. You gave me great help so I could be smoking all of that meat. I give you all of my gratitude for that.
Well, at least you'll have no worries about provisions. I just realized they didn't actually tell us when the punishment will be over.
You can be leaving if you are wanting to. I will not be telling anyone. This is my responsibility to take.
How are you so obedient and yet so passionate at the... Oh, look, Petra.
Oh, wow, the book that's just in the stables.
Oh look, he pulls it out of his pocket. Like
Yeah,
like, like it magically appeared there.
Yeah.
Oh look!
Wow, how'd this get here?
Wild! Whoa!
Well, books are my field of expertise. Still, what a stroke of luck.
Linhart, can I
Kids
be
out there.
asking you something?
Those kids are having a grand old
You
time.
are no longer saying I am
That's my
bothering
favorite
you.
thing about actually hearing the kids is the
Instead, you are helping me
fucking
with my request.
weird noises they make
What is
all
the
the fucking
Yes.
time.
Why am I not bothering you now?
Interesting observation. I wonder why that is. You always ask me so earnestly. You seem to throw your entire being into all that you do. I guess I rather like it, working as hard as you do.
He's like, not
On
every day.
occasion,
Right.
You are liking
I
the
still got my
hard work?
naps.
Yes, you inspire me to be, well, something that is not normally me.
If you are liking it, then I will keep working hard. With your wisdom, I can be working even harder than before. That means I will be needing your wisdom from now onward. With my strength and your wisdom, there is nothing we can't be doing.
I think you may be right. Your strength and my wisdom, That sounds like a
I think
wonderful
you punch.
combination.
Well, or
It's
stab.
basically like Casper and Linhart.
Yeah.
I think you punch.
Yeah.
Still.
Speaking of Casper.
Whom? Oh, Shamir.
You fought well
Shamir's
in
like,
that
I don't mind all this. I don't hate all the staff, but Shamir's my favorite staff
Yeah.
member, so that's
True.
why I kind of leaned into her.
She's awesome.
What? Come on. You're supposed to disagree and compliment
Her
me
and Sedith,
instead.
like for like the different.
Fine. In the
reasons.
Past, you were reckless. Lately, you are less so.
I saw
You are more
there was a
considerate of
meme.
your allies.
Just it was
and
like
much easier to
fucking.
fight
It was like
alongside.
Violet's being like.
Whoa, now
Somebody was like, I
that's
forgot.
enough.
They're like, I'm
Getting
playing
compliments from
Three
you
Houses
is
again for the first time, and I
kinda
forgot
weird.
how Sedith is the first time you meet him.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so it was just basically the fucking Violet is like,
I
so
always
when do I
trusted
get
you
to
got my
start
back.
having fun here?
I guess we
And
make a
Sedith is
good
like,
team.
that's a fun thing. You
I
don't.
can't disagree.
Hey, do you remember that time I saved you and almost got myself killed? You were pretty mad. That actually had a big impact on me. After that, I decided I had to be able to save you without getting hurt myself. So I started paying more attention. I read your movements in battle and stayed out of your way. Before I knew it, it was almost like I could read your mind.
An interesting concept. We have become a very efficient team, but you will never understand my thoughts.
Not true. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Then prove it. What am I
hate
thinking
people
right
like that.
Right now?
I know what you're thinking. Do you?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I have like a huge issue with that because
Yeah.
fucking my brother has always thought he's known me better than I know myself, which is an
Right.
insane thought process. Just
Yeah.
think about those words.
Yeah, that's right. Even though we come from different places, you feel a bond.
Caspar, she's like 10 years older than you.
That was all just wishful thinking, wasn't it? I guess I'll never
Aged
know
like a
what's actually
fine
going on
wine.
anyway.
Yeah, right.
Wishful thinking?
Huh? Oh, I probably said too much.
You did indeed.
Yeah, Casper does still seem like the fucking like a kid that's kind of in an adult body.
Right.
Hole to bury my head in.
Don't worry. Your wishes aren't so far from the truth.
The Fodlin kids enjoying
Shall we be
the
off?
water slides and things.
And it's not the water slides. This is the little waterfalls that are on either side of the entry hall. Like, I'm not gonna show them now, but like the Great Hall when you run down the stairs and like there's the
Oh yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just a drop.
yeah.
All right.
Yuritsa?
What?
So warm and inviting every single hour of his life.
Right.
Hmm?
Your true identity. If my detective skills are correct, then you are the Death Knight.
No, he's not Bernie.
Everyone already knows that.
What? Everyone knows? But how? Oh, and here I thought that I'd uncover your big spooky secret. Oh, Bernie, you're such a shut-in that you missed the biggest news in town. So, here's the deal, Yuritsa. You've got to tell me a secret
No.
What?
about
No,
you
he doesn't.
that nobody else knows.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I sleuthed for hours upon hours.
You literally could have asked
Gotta be
anybody. You could have been like, hey,
Sometime-
Linhart.
Sometimes your work doesn't need to be rewarded.
Come on,
That too.
please. Oh, I know. I've got it.
Bernadette is
Why
nosy.
wear that crazy-looking armor
Yeah,
when
I
you
don't
pretend to be the
know.
Death Knight? Are you just into the look of it? You like spooky stuff?
Do you like the skull and crossbones that I fucking after I stir this
I
drink?
have been drawn to that aspect. To look sinister. To embody
Yuritsa's just
death.
like, I'm ashamed to be
Oh,
goth.
I see.
The goth life chose me.
Yeah,
Wearing that
it,
mask and
the
armor
goth life.
because
You don't
just
go
like
into the goth
already
life. It chooses you.
Yeah.
talking to people.
I don't.
He looks so
Walks away.
unimpressed with everything.
Yeah.
There may be some truth to that.
I'm like
Talking
right
to
now.
people
Yeah.
is intolerable.
Oh yeah?
Excuse me. Leaves.
Because sensing the real
He's like,
passion
and yet you
between
keep
us.
talking to me.
Yeah.
Walks away.
Get it, Vaughn. It allowed you to speak to people with confidence. confidence.
He's like, no, I still hating. No, yeah, I hate talking to people in that too.
Oh, hey, Eureka. Don't tell anyone
About
else,
what?
okay? This is our little secret.
I don't
She tries to
mind.
become friends
I also
with people
don't
by fucking basically
understand.
blackmailing them into having like secret pacts with her all the
Right.
time.
Yeah, like
So
you
go
you
to
can't
therapy.
you can't tell anyone we had this secret conversation. What?
Oh, why? All right, I think this is a good place to stop. So
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys on the next episode when we explore the last handful.
Yeah.
And then, play the game. And then grind Eureka some more. So until next time. Bye.